Hey everybody, Eric Solo Box. I was about half awake this morning when I stumbled out into the hallway and saw Asher's bedroom door wide open. Took a peek in there and he wasn't there. That's when it dawned on me, oh shit, I've lost the baby. Losing children is definitely frowned upon in our society. It did eventually dawn on me that he was with his mom, so I've got a really rare day here where I don't have Asher. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm a single dad to a toddler, and so I'm used to having him every day, and so it was kind of a scare this morning. I have to laugh at myself. But yeah, so anyway. For me, I become kind of sentimental when it comes to my tools. You know, like when I replaced the brake that had been so good to me for 8 years with this newer, better brake, I really would have liked to have kept the old one. There just isn't room in this shop for two of them. At least two of them that I'm not going to use. I will eventually probably get a second brake, but it'll definitely need to be used. But, you know, when it comes to my tools, man, I become kind of attached to them. Same thing with jigs. Like, these are all the jigs for the old boxes that are hanging up here. I just don't have it in me to take those off to recycling. So they're gonna hang there probably for a while. I'm sure that I'll eventually be like, you know what? That's gotta go. So anyway, it's been on my mind. I've been wanting to replace this thing for a while. Look at this. This is my path to ground. When I'm welding up boxes, I set the box on here and the grounding strap for the welder hooks on here and I weld things up. Look at this poor thing. Yeah, I've welded up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pannier boxes on this thing, and this is the only one I've ever had. So literally, like every pannier I've ever built here at Solo Box has been done on this, and I've wanted to replace it for a long time, and you know, that's a lot of metal. I'm so frugal, I'm like, you know what? I could build a top box lid out of a piece of metal that big. So I never really seem to get around to replacing that. I just continue to use it, at least until today. So I'm working on a batch of boxes and there was some leftover metal. And so I figured, treat myself good. I'll make a new welding platform for myself. So we're gonna have a retirement party here for this thing later on today. We'll probably have cheap beer and hookers, so if you can stop by, please do. So anyway, I'm getting that replaced, and you know, it's just been on my mind for a long time. I'll be pretty stoked to have something flat to weld on. This thing is just all the heat that's gone through this. Be interesting to know just how much electricity has gone through that plate of metal over the years. No idea, but lots of boxes have been built on it. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and I've got bodies for boxes inside the house warming up. Warm metal it welds better. So I've got all my end caps and stuff all cut out, the new bends put in them. So this is the first official full batch from the new jigs of new boxes. I'm doing 2 of the new top boxes. Actually 3 if you count this one. I'm doing a couple of sets of slim boxes. There's 1 extra set of the slim boxes that's going to be available. Somebody contacted me a couple days ago saying that they thought they were going to want to do slim boxes, and I didn't end up hearing back from him, but I didn't want to cut up all the metal and then not be able to produce them and push him off into the next batch. So I just went ahead and built them. Maybe he'll get a hold of me, who knows. But anyway, there's going to be an extra set of those. I think there's 1 or 2 extra sets of the standard boxes that are going to be coming back later on this coming week. And I don't know, if you want to do a full setup, I'm going to build some frames in the next few days out of that steel up there. So give me a shout so I get your frames done for you. Anyway, this is Eric with Solo Box. Ride safe, everybody. Talk to you later.